Alright, today we're going to mount a Burris Fastfire 2 red dot. This is an old one I've had kicking around for a while, I haven't used. Going to put it on an old Smith & Wesson M&P 1st Gen. First of all, we'll clear the handgun. It's clear. I am going to, what am I going to do? I am going to take this apart for this. I'll just pop this barrel out so the spring don't go flying later. There we go. So we got this to work with. So first thing we're going to do is a screw. There's a little screw that holds, you can just see it on the end of there, it holds the sight tight onto that. We're going to set that there. When you push this sight off, you got to be careful, there's a spring inside here that's going to want to shoot out. I am going to set this down here and try to pop this back a little bit. I don't know what would be best for this, but we'll use this. It's moving. There's the little detent. So you can see right here there's a little spring and detent that's going to want to pop out on you. So you got to be aware of that before you pull this off. There should be nothing else in there. Nope. Okay, so we'll just finish tapping this off. There we go. So that is off. There's your rear sight. It's got the little, what do they call that, dovetail? It slides right in there. So what I had to do to fit this Burris Fastfire 2 is order a mount for it. And you can see this mount has the same little detent on it as the rear sight. So all we got to do, in reverse order, let's get this back in there. I'm going to use the Teflon. Okay. I should probably have a little block of wood here. It would probably make this easier. Even a drop or two of oil. Might make it a little messy, but it cleans up easy enough in the long run. Alright, let's, wonder if I have a little block here. Nothing I can see offhand. No, that's alright. Okay. Now before you get all the way in there, is where you got to put that little spring back in there and detent. A couple hits. Make sure it's lined up again. Looks good. Couple more. Make sure that spring is free in there. It's good. Alright. Almost got that in there. A little block of wood on there, laid on there, with a heavier hammer probably would have worked better. But I don't have that in here at the moment, so we'll just keep going with this. Now I think I'm a little too far over which is fine. Yeah, definitely. So let's try to get that as level as possible. And if I have some calipers, I can measure this a bit, although I can still tell it is that feels better. And it looks good. I'm just going to hold this under the light for a second. And we got to go this way. A smidget. Hold that up to the light. I can see how much is on each side. Okay. For the time being, that's going to be lined up as I'm going to get it. Alright, so what do we need out of here? There is a rubber plate. Ring, seal, don't know what you want to call it. The bad thing about these old fastfire 2s was the batteries. You pretty much have to take the whole friggin' sight off to change a battery. So, well, the battery's still good. So, well, before you put this on, I would recommend a new battery. I'm going to put a tiny little bit of Loctite on here. Get that one started. A little Loctite on there. And we'll get this one in there. This is just 2 screws. And I'm going to put them snug here. And that's about it, really. Pretty easy on the old Gen 1s. Put the barrel back in there. Put that on there, make sure that's straight. That little detent spring there is still good. Take this. Pull it forward. And there we go. Basically, we'll turn that on for a minute. I don't know if you can see that red dot there. Anyway, that's the gist of it. Might have to line that up a little bit more, but to me it looks pretty straight. But my caliper battery's no good there, but it does feel flush along the sides, so I think that's about as good as it's going to get. You can see it there now. That's pretty simple. It's not much to it, really. And that's, like I said, it was an old M&P I had kicking around, an old Burris fastfire. I figured might as well throw it on there. I had to order the plate, which was actually a little hard tracking down because it's such an older piece. But yeah, might as well use it. It was sitting around. That's it for that. Thank you.